A very eventful start to the day. Running behind. This guy rolls his ankles.
Yep.
GoPro battery's dead. Good thing the dash cam charger works with the GoPro, so that's where we're at now.
Can't feel my foot.
What? Are you serious? Guys, don't get old. Do not get old. What's up, everybody? So today's a very exciting day. After over a month of looking at various 964s, I am going to be pulling on a white 1989 C4 owned by Mark at 1552. I went to go see this car about a month ago, and the car was in really gorgeous shape. However, it was at the top of my budget, so I shopped around a bit, and you know, I didn't like what else I saw out there, so we ended up back at this one, and eventually there's a Ferrari out there. So eventually we ended up closing the deal, so we're on our way now, and hopefully there's no other hiccups. Mark told me he was trying to get the car smogged this morning and ran into some issues. For some reason, nobody wanted to smog his car. After 5 shops looked at it, so he finally found a shop who said they're down. They're gonna take an hour to do it. I don't know why, but hopefully there's no other snags today. We're taking this. We're gonna get cut off. I'm gonna go with a
Thumbs down.
Thumbs down. Pass. We're taking a CRV to bring the stock parts back, which includes seats, wheels, interior, suspension, which I don't even know what I'm gonna do with that stuff. So if you, when are you gonna get into an air cooled?
I'm not.
He says he won't, but he probably will at some point. He doesn't even like them very much, but he'll get into one. Mark my words. He said he didn't want an NSX, but he owns an NSX now. Funny how that works. If you had a choice between a 964 and a 993, which would you go with?
I'd go with an SC.
Oh my gosh!
Because I like to roll.
Oh my gosh! I got so many guys hit me up yesterday saying that I can't drive for shit, you know, and I was like, bro, look, I'm used to putting in the clutch and switching gears. If there's any additional steps, I don't want anything to do with it. Like, meaning clutch, take out of gear, clunker around in circles 4 times before you go into the next gear. I'm out. I don't want to do stuff like that. That's insane, man. Like, after the engine was warmed up, the tranny warmed up, what ended up happening was it was slightly easier to do. But the way it works is first gear here, second gear down here, third gear, you have to go almost like into 5th gear. That's how it eases in. But if you go to 3rd gear like normally, like how you would do on any semi-modern car, guess what? It doesn't work.
What happens?
It doesn't grind. It kind of goes into this like this Middle Earth, this like, I don't know. It's like
into the Lord of the Rings realm.
Into the Lord of the Rings realm. It goes to like Saturn or something. Like it's like an in between, and you have to fuddle with it until it goes into neutral, and then eventually you gotta go into 5th gear to get into 3rd. And to go into 5th gear, you have to literally go into 7th gear to get into it. How does that make sense? So who would want to do that? Why would you want to own a 915 transmission? Good Lord.
Character. You've got both. You've got water and you've got air.
Yes.
So why the draw to air?
You know, it's completely 100% the feels. It's not a fast car, but it just looks so good. It's so timeless. It just makes great sounds. The weird thing is, the 964 modified and the 993 modified sound so different. And
Which one do
you know what? I don't know. I really love the sound of the 964, but I've kind of grown accustomed to the 993. After I put the Fister 3s in there, yo, shout out to Darren at FD Motorsports. Go get some, man. But that exhaust, it's funny because I got a handful of buddies who ended up getting the Fister 3s, and I don't know why, but after getting the Fister 3s, the 993 now snap, crackles, and pops. To hear that on an old car, it's actually pretty cool. So the 993 is kind of like the semi-modern but semi-old car, which I'm still growing to love. Like, I'm not 100% in yet on the 993, but you know, still a sexy looking car. So you know, I'm just learning to love it, man. And the 964, it's, to me, that's as classic as I want to get. Like anything older than that, like I'm not really interested in it. It's gonna feel old. It's definitely gonna have old car problems, rust. You know, I'm so anal about paint, and when I see stuff like that, it just drives me nuts. So
you're telling me that it's going back to sound. If you say that you put the same exhaust on each car, on each one of those cars, that they would sound different.
Yes. For me, it's always been about feel. The way the clutch feels, the way the shifter feels, the way the steering feels. All of that is so unique in the 964, more than the 993 and the 997, to be honest. It's just something about it. It's just so analog. And I didn't realize how much I loved it until I got rid of them. And then it just started to dawn on me after I owned the 993 that feeling of the 964 was unique to that car. And so, you know, for the last year, it's been an interesting experience with the 993. Like I said, it's not that I don't like it. It's just that I haven't really grown to love it as of yet. So I'm only under 3 years into 911. So, you know, eventually with time, I'm sure I'll learn to accept it for all its flaws. I don't want to call it flaws, but you know, all the things you kind of have to get used to it for. But you know, and also the smells. Every time I get into the 993 or the 964, it has a certain smell to it. You know, it's that old German leather, I think. You know, and so, yo, we are minutes out from picking up the 964, and of course, we're actually not headed straight to 1552 because our boy Rex wants to meet up first before we head over to the shop. So that's what we're doing, and Wes wants to get food first, so we might not even get there till 4 o'clock. He's got the cones. It's going down, bro.
What's up? Around here is a lot.
Oh, really?
There's a lot of stuff. What's up, bro? You ready?
Bro, I'm super ready.
You get all spiffy for us?
I know, right? Well, I have visitors. I gotta look the part.
Yeah. Woo! You know what? I just put up the photo of your car right now, so everyone's probably thinking like, what the hell, is he gonna buy Rex's car? I already liked what I saw coming in. All right, so we're gonna check out Rex's office. What? Oh, we're gonna be in here for a minute. Dang. Oh, look at that. Dude, nice. This is super sick. Don't look at these BMXs and you'll get ideas.
Red line! Wow, I've never seen one so big before though.
Yeah, they're cruisers. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Ah, Teddy. That's hilarious. Boom.
Yeah.
Damn. I'm sure you're gonna spend 2 hours asking these questions. She is. There she is.
Oh yeah.
This is all your guys' fault.
It's about to go down right now.
It's about to go down. I wanna blame this guy, Jared, Aaron, Teddy, Dan, Jason. You guys are all the reason for this. You guys are problematic people. I need new friends. I wanna blame.
Good.
Oh, he's sad. Don't cry, Mark. What's up, bro?
I think you got shaky hands there.
Man, I don't know.
Good to see you, man.
Man, so you went on a journey this morning, huh?
Yeah, I guess apparently people are afraid of.
What, Porsches? Our small guy's called Dirty Sanchez, so that's.
Nice place.
Oh yeah, we just moved in. It's a
Did you get it
little
all?
bit of a mess right now. So.
This is 1552?
Yeah.
I lived in
Yo, we're out here. It's finally here. As long as Mark doesn't cry, I won't cry. Mark's so sentimental over this car, right? He just didn't want to let it go, but I think he's
having second thoughts.
Yeah. You shouldn't have came, Rex.
Close this transaction ASAP.
Let's do this exchange right away before he changes his
I
mind.
wouldn't do that to you. That would be heartless. But yeah, it'll fit in well with your crew for sure.
Oh man, they've been bugging for a white one for like, I don't even know how long.
Yeah,
What? There's no white
at
one?
least a year or two.
For a while. They've been jabbing at me for a while. Now it's like, they're so excited. They're trying to plan a dinner already.
What? There's an inauguration? How's that work?
It's like the newborn of the family, right?
Apparently.
The gimbal, that thing's pretty cool.
Alright guys, so we finally finalized the deal. This was a long time coming. Mark won't cry too much, hopefully. He's already on his next project, I'm sure.
Yeah, I have some things in the works already.
He's probably got
so.
4 cars lined up. He's not even crying, no big deal. But for show, you should just cry a little bit.
Inside.
Onions.
Yes.
Onions.
Yeah, let me get him.
Alright guys, anyways, we got a long way back. We don't want to sit in traffic, so we gotta head out. I want to kick it with Rex and stuff, but we gotta go. So thanks for hanging out. I'll see you guys on the future episodes.
Enjoy the car.
Yeah, thanks Mark. Alright, let's head up. Help sir.
Yeah.
Mark got the blue sock, Rex got the blue socks and everything.
Car, you know?
With the silver glaze.
Where's your white socks?
I got a white heart right here.
I like your logo. It's cool.
Thank you, man.
It's a good logo.
It was it took a lot of revisions and workings and stuff, but my guy who does all the graphic design stuff, like he's got a lot of great ideas, so we just keep kind of tweaking it.
No, the branding's on point, so that's important.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm really blessed with it. So
Cool.
all right, guys.
Go put it in the garage next to the other white beauty.
Yeah, that's gonna have a photo shoot for sure. All right, guys. So keys are here. It's about to go into ignition for the first time. All right, I'm gonna set this up so.
You got a cage now to mount your GoPro.
Oh, damn, I do. Hey, babe. You see, the cage is functional.
That's why another reason why you need to keep the cage. Camera, all the festivities.
It makes all the sense, babe. I'll let her know, bro.
I've been searching, follow every step, every road, every single trace, analyzing, try to figure out those lines up on your face. You're still a mystery, those secrets
Done deal,
kept
baby.
away from me.
Bro, it's like, I feel like I'm back at home, bro. Like, yes. Yes. Back at home, baby. Woo! Alright, bro. Bro, I'm smiling. Woo!
Makes no sense.
I feel weird, bro.
Never felt happiness together with you. Staying together with you.
Okay.
That's where I
Hey,
believe.
back.
It's making no sense. Never involved in me. Those dark sides hidden away from me. Those doors are closed, closed, closed. How can you break this
So I've driven the car about 32 miles and the power delivery seems spot on. The only issue I kind of have with the car is that the alignment is definitely off. The steering wheel is crooked. Not crooked, but it's not aligned right. and the car is definitely pulling to the left, so got to get that addressed. Mark told me right before I left that the radio speakers were in, but they weren't really installed. I tried turning on the radio, which seems to be hooked up, but there's no sound coming out of it. So eventually I'll probably get that done. Either that or I'll just run music off my phone for the time being. Yeah, I don't really have any complaints other than that. I mean, it's driving great. Feels great. There's a little crack on the windshield, so I need to get that addressed as soon as possible so it doesn't spread. But my phone is literally just blowing up. I'm getting so many messages from you guys. So thank you for reaching out. I mean, I'm super stoked, and I'm glad you guys are stoked also. It took me a long time to find a white 964, and now that I finally have it, you know, I'm just so stoked. Internally, I think I'm jumping up and down more than I am externally, but I think down the line it'll hit me that I'm in what I think I'm in. So I just can't wait to be out of this traffic and at home with the sitting in the garage, and I think that's when it'll finally hit me. So anyways, guys,